Okay, so for this deep dive, we are jumping right into something pretty intense.
It's a fascinating one.
It's this major academic conflict in Central Asia. There's a claim of active, institutional sabotage.
Really radical theory called Odam Tili.
Which just means human language.
Yeah.
And this isn't just about some obscure linguistic rules, is it?
Oh, not at all. You're looking at geopolitics, really. It's just...
Yeah.
It's masked as a fight over etymology.
So what are the stakes here?
Well, this isn't some petty squabble. The theory is really a counter-movement. It's trying to reverse the epistemological violence, as they call it, of the Soviet era.
So it's about reclaiming a foundational Turkic identity.
Intellectual independence. The stakes are huge.
Okay, so let's unpack the core claim.
Yeah.
The main proponent is Dr. Mahmudcan Kuchgarov, and he's a physicist, not a linguist.
Which right away creates a lot of friction.
Yeah, and he rejects the entire consensus rooted in Saussure that language is built on arbitrary signs.
He does. He proposes something called phonosemantics.
Phonosemantics.
The idea is that sound isn't random. It's a material signal of the object itself.
Okay, so sound has inherent meaning.
Precisely. And that leads to the really big rupture with traditional linguistics. Mainstream theory assumes polygenesis.
Multiple origins for language.
Right. Odam Tili throws that out and claims monogenesis. It argues that all global languages are just, well, corrupted dialects of a single primordial Turkic code.
That is a profound claim. I mean, it challenges everything.
It does.
There's one example they use that really brings it to life, the Latin word natura.
Yes.
So according to Odam Tili, if you look past the standard etymology, you find the element tur.
And they argue that sound, physically links to concepts like verticality, a tree, or even the state.
Which then frames the Turkic people as the historical founders of statehood and religion.
And you can see how that would be controversial.
So connecting this to the bigger picture, the current resistance from the establishment is steeped in historical trauma.
Absolutely. We're looking at the intellectual descendants of academics who survived the Soviet purges of the 20s and 30s.
Back when accusations of Pan-Turkism were basically a death sentence.
A political weapon used to liquidate thinkers like Fitrat and Chopin, foundational national intellectuals.
And the outcome of that was the creation of what they call the Mankurt elite.
Intellectual amnesiacs, basically. An entire class of academics trained to prioritize conformity and the status quo above all else.
So anything that smells of Turkic nationalism is a threat.
A major threat. So you can imagine how they see Kuchgarov's work.
So what does this sabotage look like today?
It's systemic. The elite uses institutional gatekeeping, mainly what's called the wall of silence.
Just desk rejecting papers.
Just rejecting them, which creates this perfect catch-22 when the Odam Tili proponents get pushed into less reputable journals.
Like one called Web of Discoveries.
Exactly. The elite then points to that low reputation to dismiss the entire theory as pseudoscience.
It's a brilliant way to starve the movement of legitimacy.
It's very effective.
But they've found a way around it. Or they're trying to.
Recognizing the linguistic establishment just won't budge, the OT movement has made a really strategic pivot.
To artificial intelligence.
Directly to AI. The Odam Tili Academy, which is symbolically based in New York, makes a bold argument. They say modern AI, specifically LLMs,
the large language models we're all talking about.
Right. They're fundamentally limited because they lack semantic grounding.
Meaning they don't actually understand reality. They just manipulate symbols.
They're just manipulating symbols. So the OT solution is to use phonosemantics to give engineers the physical link between sound and reality.
To achieve true understanding in AI, and in the process, just bypass the entire linguistic establishment.
That's the goal. So ultimately, this battle is a zero-sum conflict. It's about national identity versus an inherited colonial order.
So the final thought this leaves for you, the listener, is this. If language isn't just an arbitrary agreement, but something physical,
a living sound,
what responsibility does that give us in how we speak and how we interpret the world?
And it raises an even bigger question. Could the key to achieving true AI consciousness be buried, not in more and more data,
but somewhere else entirely?
Yes. Could it be buried in understanding the core sound structure of an ancient tongue? Something for you to mull over?